Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show! I am your host, Andrew Illy, and This is the ball of motherfucking truth, man. Episode 77. We are live on your Sunday night. Thank you very much for joining me. Wherever you are around the world. Wherever you are, you silly motherfuckers. Guys, before we start, I'm echoing, so just give me one moment. I don't know what's going on here, but just going to go into my audio settings. Okay. I hope you guys can hear me. I think I'm back, and it's working. The Blue Baggers have won tonight. Final score, West Coast Eagles 4-10-34 to Carlton 14-15-99. Blues win by 65 points. And I'll admit, and I'll always admit when I'm wrong, and I'll put my hand up, I was wrong. And I'm very happy I was wrong. Don't get me wrong. If I say wrong one more time, shut up. I thought we were done. I thought our season was over. It still could be, but we're alive at the moment. And I was pretty upset last week. And I said we wouldn't win this game. And with the disaster that's been the last 5 weeks, the bad performances, dropping out of the 8, being embarrassed, and we got embarrassed last week to the Hawks. There's no sugarcoating that. And all the injuries, the significant injuries to massive players, superstars, key players, man. Your Harry Mackay's, your Charlie Curnows, Sard, Jack Martin, Fogarty, Boyd. That was just last week. Then you got TDK, you've got Chera, Silvani, Doherty, Marchbank. I mean, the list goes on and on. And I really thought last week, I'm like, man, the way this season is going, it keeps getting more heartbreaking. And I really thought that it was done. And given these circumstances, this was an absolutely massive win tonight. Massive win. We showed heart, we showed grit, ruthlessness, determination, all of these things which have been lacking in the last 5 weeks, guys. That being said, the opposition tonight weren't great. It's West Coast Eagles. I was expecting them to actually hit us pretty hard early. And I was expecting more from them tonight. Especially after winning the last 2 games. And they're in a bit of form. And they're on their home turf, guys. I mean, that was the biggest thing. We had to go away to beat them tonight. After all this adversity going on. And it was a great win, man. A great win. Credit to Voss and the coaches. Credit to the players. Credit to the club. Bounce back after a shocking performance last week. But I'm not going to get too excited. The job is not done. Job done tonight? Yes, absolutely. James, I just saw you wrote that. Fantastic. The job was done tonight, but it's not done yet. It's 1 down, 1 to go. It's the last round of the season next week, and we have to come up against a bogey side, St Kilda, who are in great form. They just beat Geelong to guarantee our spot in the top 8. Currently, we are there, but that means fuck all. It seriously means absolutely nothing because it could just change like that in the click of a fingers, man. But I'm so pleased with this victory today. I really am. And we won this game in the second quarter, man. which has been our downfall in the last 5 weeks. It really has. We've been shocking. So that was awesome. And this could be a blessing in disguise. And I've actually been asking for this all bloody year. But without our twin towers up forward, Charlie Curnow and Harry Mackay, we actually were forced to hit up targets on the lead and lower our eyes. It's not hard, guys. It fucking works. We had Kemp scoring 4 goals today, playing up front. Fucking unbelievable. What a revelation that could be going forward if we make it. He's finding form again. I think he scored 3 goals tonight. Kennedy, he was brilliant. He scored a couple of goals. He was everywhere, involved in everything. Zach Williams, experience was crucial. You could tell. And hopefully he's okay. And same with Durden. Corey Durden, who came in today. He was awesome. And he clearly had a dislocated shoulder. He's had so much dramas with those shoulders. So I hope he's okay. I hope Zach Williams okay. We got mixed messaging from the commentators tonight. First they said it was Zach Williams' hamstring. Then they said, no, it's back spasms. Judging from the history and just previous times and just everything into calculation here, I'm pretty sure he's done a hammy. Touch wood. I fucking pray to God not. But let's just keep that in mind. I don't know if we'll see him next week. I really hope we do because we'll need him big time. Ollie Hollins. I thought Ollie Hollins had his best game for this team. Where is it? He played for that badge. Best game of his Carlton career tonight. And he was incredible. He played like he's played 300 games. Seriously, unbelievable. Incredible stuff by Ollie Hollins. I thought Hewitt was awesome tonight. In the guts. He was everywhere. I think he had 35 touches. And then, of course, the other man who had 35 touches, the obvious one and the best player in the bloody competition and on the pitch tonight, Paddy Cripps, who is the hot favourite for the Brownlow. It wouldn't surprise me if he's not. I haven't checked the odds. With another scintillating performance, man. Cripps is saying, I got you, boys. Jump on my back and I'll take you there. He is marvellous. Absolutely marvellous, Paddy Cripps. Who else did we have? Oh, I have to mention. I thought Mark Pitternet also had his best game for the season tonight. And a lot is said about him. A lot has been said about him. And, you know, even I've had a go at him in the past. But tonight he was awesome. Silenced a few doubters. And our defense collectively tonight was great. All game held up well. We only conceded 4 goals tonight. And I'm pretty sure... Oh, no. Was it... Did we concede 1 or 2 in the last? I can't remember. I'll go back and check. But our defense was great. Absolutely great. 2 debutants. Ashton Moyer, Cooper Lord. Great stuff by both of those boys. Ashton got his first goal, which was awesome. And so did Jackson Binns, who was awesome today too. And he got his first goal in his second game of footy. But I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, was he the sub the first game? Was this his first actual start for the Carlton Football Club? I'm not too sure, but he was great. And look, the most important thing today was we got 4 points. A great team performance. However, let's not get too carried away. The job isn't done. Nowhere near done. And it all comes down to round 24, like we said. It wasn't kind to us 2 years ago, this round 24. Time for redemption, I say. But that's it, man. Guys, before we get into the review, we will plug our social medias. And thank you to everyone who's been watching the show. Carlton fans, opposition fans, wherever you guys are around the world. I just don't say that for no reason. Makes me very happy. All about engaging the footy community. And remember, guys, hit that subscribe button for me, please. Our channel is finally getting recognized amongst the algorithms on YouTube, which is our home. Follow us on X. I'm always tweeting during the games, guys. We also have TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, which I'll be more active on in the near future. But mainly I'm on X, and I'm always tweeting during the games, like I said. Smack that like button, that thumbs up on the video, guys. That helps me out a lot. Last week's review was our biggest one that we've done so far. And we're about a bee's dick under 2,000 views on that video. And I hope we get to 300 subscribers. We're nearly there, which has grown massively, man. I don't know, really. I wasn't really consistent in my reviews over the last season or whatever. Just life came in the way, and I was just dropping episodes here and there. But I've been live after every single game, so if you want to go and watch all those reviews, just click the live section on the channel and you'll see them all there. But yeah, man, the channel's growing. We're nearly there. We're smashing it at the moment. It's getting very popular. Leave a comment. Tell me what you thought of the game and how you feel going into the next game, because a lot's going to be said about that one. And if you're in the live chat, I'm going to cross to you guys right now and during the show when I can, as always. James, and we finished off the filth too, Collingwood. And you thought Zach Williams was all cramps. Oh, I hope it was. Yep. Good stuff. CDR's in there. Yep. Thank you guys for watching. As always, you're always in that chat, making me proud in there. But fuck yeah, baggers. Let's get into the review, guys. Before this one, I was excited for Ashton Moyer and Cooper Lord to get their debuts. And it was the perfect time to do it with all the injuries. I was nervous, but because Fremantle lost yesterday, it ended up making this game the biggest one for the year. Crazy. Because we needed, it's just a must-win. Like, every game's a must-win. But this was like, we can get into the 8 with one game to go. And we did that. But I was calm because we were the underdogs, according to all the bookies and everything like that. And after I saw the ins and outs, the selections, we went very small lineup, quick, because I think it was meant to be raining today. And the pitch was a little bit wet. A lot of players were slipping and sliding all over the place. But I was very happy with the ins. So it was the 2 debuts, Jackson Binns and Durden was the other one. And there was 2 more boys. I just got to refresh my memory now. There's 2 more that came into this side, and I think, yes, Carroll, who was good tonight too, and Lewis Young. No comment. All right. He did all right. Before the game, I'm like, our experienced players need a lift. They really do. Yes, James, kids played awesome. Loved it. Walsh, I wanted him to lift tonight. Still hasn't got there, but I thought he was a bit better. Pitternet, I wrote in my notes, I wanted Pitternet to put his body on the line tonight, and he did that. He was awesome. Lewis Young, I wrote in the notes too to prove that haters wrong. He did some good things. A few little silly things, but we'll let him off the hook because, look, we only conceded 4 goals, which is awesome. I'm very, very wrapped at that and proud of these boys. I wanted Motlop to lift as well, because I thought he was very average last week. He did okay, scored a goal. Always was the real one who was amazing today. I thought he was fantastic. And I just wanted us to lead from the goal square without the 2 big forwards there and being predictable with these long high kicks, which we did in the first quarter a couple of times, which really pissed me off. I'm like, why? There's no one there to mark it. Anyway, we figured it out after quarter time. I wasn't expecting us to win because of the significant amount of injuries that we had. Kemp started nicely, but he missed his first shot. He took a mark and sprayed this one, and I was just like, oh, is it going to be one of those days again? Because it wasn't a hard kick. Akers had a shot, could have had a shot with a shocking turnover. I don't know what he was thinking. He went for the pass, completely butchered it. We had a lot of good energy, but we kept missing chances. 3 great chances, no goals. There was 12 minutes of game time left. Always had a shot, didn't make the distance. A few misses here and there. And Eagles punished us on the other side, man. Waterman set shot goal, put them in front. Kemp with a slip inside 50. Eagles got it out way too easy. Counter-attack. Lewis Young, free kick against him. It was harsh. And Waterman scored his second goal from about 15 metres out. So Eagles were off to a flyer, 14-2 at this point. And I'm ripping my freaking hair out. I'm like, surely not again. Like, the first 5-10 minutes was all Carlton. And then they got on top of us. And I'm like, oh, is this going to demoralise us like the Hawks last week and teams before us? But it didn't. We got back into our groove. Kennedy finally got a goal back. Kemp with 2 great pressure acts in the lead up to this, in the build-up. I don't know if you guys remember. He's slaughtering tackles and chasing. Did very, very well. I loved Kemp's game tonight. And that set up Kennedy's goal, and always got the assist. There was about 4 minutes left on the game clock. Cut it back to 1 goal. Cowan with some nice work. Won a free kick in defence. Drilled it inside 50. Kemp. Mark. On quarter time siren. And he goes back and redeems himself with a goal and put us in front. We were up by 2 points at quarter time. But my notes said we were lacking that killer instinct and finesse. And just punish these chances. I hate when these ones go begging, especially against good sides, guys. But it was a decent quarter. Our effort and pressure was there, and we could build on that. And I was happy with that. Cripps was awesome. Hewitt, Gov, McGovern, Kemp. All these boys were lifting in that first quarter. They were great. Second quarter, great counter footy. Chain of handballs out the back. Durden, who was awesome, drilled it inside 50. Defender drops it. And Zach Williams with a big tackle, which allowed Kemp out the back. Goal. Extended the lead 14-22. Cooper Lord then had a mark and his chance to score his debut goal. But he was getting involved a lot, but he missed this one. But it was a great energy and pressure around this, guys. Our efforts, our second efforts as well, and we were much cleaner than them. They were fumbling a shitload. It kind of reminded me of Carlton in like 2018, 2017. Kemp with a clear mark in the forward pocket, but the defender's kind of like, I think it was McGovern, who kind of snatched it off him in the end, and the umpire calls the ball up. I'm thinking, what the fuck? How? Isn't it man in front takes the mark? I don't understand. I've never seen this given a ball up before. So the umpires just called it and said, yeah, I'm going to ball it up. If that's the case, and this happens all the time, then the man in front rule's gone. I didn't understand it. I really didn't. It should have been a mark to Kemp. He clearly marked it, and then whoever the Eagles defender was at the time has snatched it from him. And even if they did mark it at the same time, they always play the man in front is rewarded for the mark. So, there you go. Interesting. I don't know if that is going to be a talking point and the AFL rules are going to change, because this umpire just decided, nah, I'm going to ball this up. Very, very interesting stuff. Corey Durden with a goal. Been massive this quarter amongst everything. Great lowering the eyes by Zach Williams. And this is what happens when you stop doing these predictable high kicks, hidden hope, to poor Charlie and Harry, who have 2 or 3 defenders on them at all times. We never hit them up on a lead, very rarely. And if it is, it's a fluke kick inside 50 and they have to do all the work. This time, Zach Williams just lowers his eyes, takes his time and goes boom, finds a target. It happens so many times tonight. Corey Durden goes back and kicks the goal. We're up by 17 points. Good pressure and tackling the next 5 minutes. Cripps is crunching plays all over the place, and Akers did some great work to get on the loose ball, and he kicked it inside 50. Downfield free because he got dropped after it. Always with a set shot, 30 out, goal. 14-39. That was his first, I believe. Moments later, Kennedy with a goal. We're just dominating the ruck and midfield. Pitnet's killing it in there, doing some great stuff. Hewitt's on his hands and knees at all times. Quick hands to Kennedy for this goal. And we extended the lead to 31 points. So it was 2-2-14 to 6-9-45. And we kept Eagles goalless at home in the second quarter. And I was so proud because our second quarters have been atrocious in the last 5-6 weeks. Good lead at halftime. I'm very pleased. And honestly, at this point, I knew we were going to win. Like, there was 5% of me that had a little bit of doubt creeping in because of just the last 5-6 weeks. But, like, 31 points up. We're playing good. We're playing much better than them. I'm like, surely we can't butcher this. But I did tweet out multiple times this season, and I've said it on this show nearly every week, that when we go up 5 goals, we tend to put the foot off the gas and let other teams just come at us. Didn't happen today, thank God. Akers should have killed a ball over the line. He turned it over. He kind of did that around the post thing, which a Richmond player did, I believe, or one time, I don't know. Anyway, he should have killed this ball and just rushed the behind. Instead, he tried to keep it in. Long ball outside to the 50 line, and Ryan took the mark and he chipped it inside forward to Jamie Cripps, who scored the goal. Eagles got the first goal of the third, so it's back to 24 points. Zach Williams scored a goal. Cripps, brilliant assist here. Feed from Kennedy, long inside 50, and Zach was out the back, took the mark and snapped the goal. Put us back up by 30. Always with a great solo goal. We got another clearance. I think it was Elijah Hollands, this one. Ball was loose inside 50. Always just grabbed it and quick snap. Bouncing, went through. The ball gained pace and accelerated. Eagles defender couldn't get back for this one. I pumped my fist at this point. I'm like, fucking come on. 36 points up, back-to-back goals. Ollie Hollands is out there playing like Jesus. Seriously. He had a spear of a pass to Owies. Few quick handballs. Kennedy to Kemp. 15 metres out. Takes the mark and kicks the goal. We're smashing Eagles at this point. 42 points the difference. Ollie Hollands again. Great work. Again, he got us out of trouble. And Ollie Hollands' work rate was phenomenal. He was everywhere, running his ass off. And after he received the pass and he's handballed it, he didn't just stop. He kept going and tried to create space anytime he could. His engine was honestly unbelievable today. Good stuff, Ollie Hollands. And that set up this goal. I think Newman will get the assist for it, but it was all Ollie Hollands' great work out the back. And always took the mark between two Eagles defenders. Took the mark. Fantastic, always in great form today. Kicked the goal. Put us up by 49 points. Cripps with another clearance. I've got to go back and check after this review how many he had. He got the clearance. Motlop pounced on a loose ball in the goal square. Sneaky goal. We're up by 55 at this point. 77-22. And then Corey Durden dislocated his shoulder, and which brought Ashton Moyer on for his debut. So the three-quarter time score up by 55. It's 23-78. Very good stuff here. The game's pretty much dead. We just got to kill him off in the last. Moyer had the chance to kick his debut goal, marked it. It was a nice pass, I think, by Owies, unselfishly. But he missed, just like Cooper Law did in the same spot. But then Binns scored his first goal of his career. Awesome scenes. The team got around him, and I love that. That builds chemistry and morale. You love seeing it. Ollie Hollands, again, won the ball back off the Eagles. How many times did he do this today? And he passed it to Carroll, and Carroll found Binns, who was literally on the outside running 40 metres out. Binns said, fuck this is my moment. Bang! What a goal, Jackson Binns. And that made it 25-86. Absolutely love it. Ashton Moyer channeling his inner Cristiano Ronaldo with this goal, and his first goal on his debut. Basically, fresh air shot, volley, gained momentum, and great instincts, and he's just volleyed it in, side-footed, exactly like the English Premier League, which started the other night. Fuck yeah, Man United. Off to a flyer. We will review those. I'm going to probably create another channel for my EPL guys. I don't want to mix it in with the Carlton stuff anymore. But that's another story. I'll reveal all that later on. But that was awesome by Ashton Moyer. Fantastic stuff. The lead's blown out to 66 points, I think, at this stage. It was 92-26. Petruccelli got one back quickly. Walsh ran into a bit of trouble. No one behind the ball when they ran and kicked an easy goal. 32-92. So 60 points. Then Zach Williams got injured. We still don't know what it is. He was holding his back. Was it a hammy? No idea. But, so those, Zach Williams and Corey Durden with the 2 injuries. Kemp with a specky, an absolute ripping contested mark. What a mark. Outstanding performance by Kemp, who marked it and scored his 4th goal in our last of the game, 33-99. And that was the last goal of the game. And Nick Newman, who was fantastic tonight, put the icing on the cake. 10 seconds to go. Has sprinted 100% to get a tackle and holding the ball. Love seeing that, and he gets stuck in. Overall, great performance. Blue Baggers by 65 points or whatever it was in the end. Was it 34-99? Yeah, it was. And that's pretty much it, man. Loved it. But let's not get carried away. We've got Saints next week, and they're going to be tough. They're not going to roll over for us being the last game of the season. We need to earn our spot in the 8. I was doing some predictions. And let's just say, hypothetically, we win. Touch wood. I hope we fucking do. I'm praying. If the Blue Baggers win, there's 2 options of who we could verse in finals. And I hate thinking forward because we might not make it. We might not. But if we do, there's either 2 options who we're going to play. One is Brisbane at the Gabba, because I'm assuming they're going to beat Essendon. That's going to be an elimination final. Or, if Giants beat Bulldogs, then we might, and Hawthorn beat North Melbourne, which they probably will, then we'll verse Hawthorn at the MCG, because we'll finish 7th. So we can't finish higher than 7th. It's either 8th or 7th, and it's either Brisbane or Hawthorn. But before any of that, we need to beat St Kilda to secure our spot. There is a chance if we do lose and Fremantle lose that we're still in. But we don't want to rely on that. No way. Because Freo are at home. And they're going to dig really freaking deep. The flip side is Port Adelaide are going for a home final. So they won't just lie down for them. I'm pretty sure they've secured a top 4 spot. But you want a home final. Simple as that. It makes me sick, because of the games that we've dropped, that we should be talking about Carlton being top 4. Instead, we're talking about us making finals. And if we do, we're scraping in. Seriously, so many alternative circumstances and things can happen here. It is absolutely crazy. It's been a wild season, guys. I'm going to try and drop a preview, and we'll know more about who's in and out on Friday. So that's when I'll drop the episode. And it could be the second last episode if we don't make finals. Let's see how we go. But, guys, I'm really looking forward to that. Thank you again. Guys, hit that like button. Smack that shit. Subscribe to the channel. We're going big. We're getting recognized finally. I love it. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for more content and giveaways coming up. There's going to be a lot of stuff coming up on the Ball of Truth. But for tonight, it's Sunday night. It's been a great weekend because the Baggers won. And we've got one more job to do to get to the promised land of finals. And that's against St Kilda next Sunday. I'll be here for that one too. Live as always. Guys, enjoy your night. I love you all. Stay tuned for the next episode. Adios. Goodbye. And remember, subscribe, man.